He's the third umpire. I think he just gets back, you know. We've not seen anything conclusive. Sharp piece of fielding by Stephen Moore just at that moment. The umpire, Nick Cook, gets in the way. I don't think there's anything else. Neil Mallinder is the third umpire. I think he's only got one decision, but it keeps this game going.
I think Razzaq was about halfway off there. He's got to put his gloves back on. He felt he was out, so it's a sigh of relief for him and also for the Leicester boys in the dugout, because they're still in with a chance as long as he's out there.
And it's dark now, it's grim here. Willie White's got to sing it. Willie White, Wayne White.
And now, for me, it turns to the captain to make a decision. So, in this light, do you bring a pace bowler back on and make it difficult to see, or do you stick with your spin of Gary Keady? So, I imagine they'd be wanting Saj Mahmood at this time if he was available with this light. That's where I'd be going for, someone quick to bowl a few short balls.
Yeah, Yorkers and slowies. There he goes again. Absolutely in his slot into the building yard. Razzaq's off.
You're allowed to go over and get it from that building block there, Bumble?
Health and safety. His shades of 1971 in the dark. Lancashire versus Yorkshire. No lights on. What's the score?
It could be dark by the time that ball comes back as well. That's kept on rolling well over there towards that indoor school.
Seen it so many times, Razzaq. He was just getting his bearings. Only arrived yesterday. 46 from 21. 5 sixes, 1 4. Sure is the danger man. Lancashire have got a wet ball now. Dragged away leg side. It'll just be a single.
You can just see he's in the zone, isn't he? Anything that's close to him in his arc, he's giving it everything, and you'll fancy it from here. 30 off 14. He's brought this back incredibly. It's now over to Wayne White just to get him back on strike.
12.86 and over. White just, well, he does a sensible thing, gives it back to Razzaq. Razzaq has one bash here. He will be looking for a big boundary. End the 17th over. There are 2 overs to go after this delivery. 29 required from 13 deliveries. Oh, it's in the slot and he's missed it. But he does keep the strike. Decent over in the circumstances. 10 from it. 137 for 6. Extra cover this time. Has he hit it strong enough? Yes, he has. Boundary 4.
Right in the slot there, up at full, in a favourite area of Abdul Razzaq. That's over cover, and that's brought up a fantastic 50. 24 balls. Exactly what the team needed, and that's what they've paid to get him as an overseas player. And he's come in, landed yesterday, and he's doing the job already.
52 then from 24. Wicket-keeper cross comes down to Keady. Can bet your life this next delivery it'll be roundabout leg stump. He's just bowled off stump and outside, and he'll hit him through extra cover. Cross comes down. Tighten his line, I should think.
Length as well, I think, is key. They've gone quite full these last few overs, and the ball's been flying around out the ground regularly. So just bring your length back, aim to hit ball, and see if he can hit that for 6.
Gets it this time. He hits it straight. He hits it for 4.
Nico's there. He's happy with that one. And that's worth 20 off 10. 2 a ball. The game's got game on here. Razzaq's doing it for Leicester.
Well, it's been a terrific game of 2020 cricket. We've had rain and stoppages. Lancashire scoring 162 for 5. But this is the Razzaq show. 56 from 25. Might just be a problem for Lancs. This ball has got wet. Dirty seam, just look at that. Comes again, Fuller from Keedy. They've got to look for two. Can they get back for two? They're going. And they're safe.
Exactly what Wayne White has to do at the non-striker's end. Back up, anything down the ground, he's got to push for two. He's not winning the game. Razzaq is getting back on strike.
Lanks looking to drive this ball and to stop the game, just take time out. Keedy just having a spell with the captain Stephen Croft, and then comes back. Keeps Razzaq waiting, and it's getting darker. It's it straight. I'm sure it's just a single this time.
Interesting as well there that the Lancashire fielders are throwing it to the keeper's end with where Razzaq's running to. They want him out. Wayne White here, he can do his job. If he gets a boundary here, 17 off 8, leave it the last over. They don't really want to be trying to defend any more than a dozen, I reckon.
Geraint, we talk about bad light. Look at this, it's nearly pitch black. The station lights are on.
It's 2020 cricket though, Bumble. We've got to play. Rain, hail, no
Test
light,
matches,
everything.
Test matches, get on with it. Leg side, oh, big shot this time, White! Hits it for 6.
Fantastic, and Nico there on the balcony, he's loving it. Wayne White there, I said he could hit a long ball, and he has done there, and he's doing his job. Razzaq's could only get the single, but that brought White on, and perfect in the slot. He's put that up towards the mailbox again.
Knew it'd be leg side from Keedy now then, 17 from this over. Full toss, down the ground, will just be 1. Now then, we're into the last over. 155 for 6. Beautiful shot down the ground all the way. What a great strike that is.
And that's exactly what you want. Chasing 10 off the last over. First ball flies over the boundary for 6. Perfectly straight hit. Fantastic. That leaves it now less than a run of ball to win.
Job done, you'd say. They still need 4 from 5 deliveries. We talked about length and maybe a slow delivery. 4 to win. Yorker, good effort, brings Razzaq on strike. Just be a single. 3 to win.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything more than that. The hard work was done with that 6 off the first ball. Razzaq, I think he'll try and hit it with one shot, but he doesn't need to. Any bat, singles, easy win.
60 off the last 20 deliveries.
That's shades of Kent v Hampshire the other day with 2 overs, went for 28 apiece. So there's been a fantastic fight back, and that's what you pay overseas players for.
Oh, that's well bowled. It really is well bowled. It's not a wide, he's gone through his legs. 3 from 3. A tie is a tie.
That's very great bowling there from Kyle Hogg. He knew Razzaq would be giving himself a bit of room, so to get the Yorker in at his toes, perfect. He'll be thinking now at the top of his mark, what's my next option?
Length ball driven down the ground, dead straight. Might get a couple there. Croft injured.
I think just purely the force of that ball is with this wet outfield. Let's hope that his knee's just limping a bit with that knee. Let's hope he's okay.
Scores are tied up on Duckworth Lewis here. In the wards, Lancashire's captain. So it's 1 to win, 1 from 2 deliveries. Razzaq on strike, 61 from 29. Oh, nearly! Oh, what a great effort, Tom Smith. Leicester win the game, Razzaq wins the game.
Incredible innings there from Razzaq. Out of nowhere, he's pulled Leicester in, and they've won that game at a canter with a ball to spare.
Seen him do it so